Hey guys, it's Rhea Michelle, and welcome to yet another beautiful day that God has blessed us with. Today I'm going to be filming our second episode of Cheffin with Shawty. We're going to be making some pineapple boats. So, doing a little Polynesian vibe here. I'm just going to be making some of that with some steak and shrimp, and also some plantains. I don't know, like plantains is just one of those things where it's like, that's just a staple. And have like a little side salad, so you guys can stay tuned to watch that. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, everything is all set up here. So I want you guys to clock me because it's 4:05 and I want to have everything done in time for when my husband returns home from work. So he'll have a nice gourmet dinner after a long day and he'll just be able to sit back, relax, and just enjoy the Polynesian vibe. So clock me on that. I'm trying to get everything done within the next hour or so. So, alright, enjoy. So you guys just saw me chop up all the fruits and vegetables except for the pineapple. I am going to do that last. I know you guys are like, oh, hurry up. But I have my steak here and I'm going to separate the pieces. I have my lime wedges that I'm going to use to just have, it's sanitizing the meat, but at the same time it's also flavoring the meat. I have my kitchen shears. It is always nice to have a good pair of kitchen shears that you can use because it makes it a lot easier than sitting here and trying to saw through your meats or any other type of thing. So I can just cut these right into some fajita strips. So I know you guys have seen this before. This is my favorite, well, one of my favorite seasonings. So you guys can feel free to jazz this up any type of way you want, but I'm just going to add this into here. Honestly, like some good old salt and pepper is also a good way to season your steak. It really is up to you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to set this to the side and I'm going to get my shrimp.
Bruh, why are we still sitting here?
So now is the time to cut our lovely pineapple that we have here. So as you can see, I have one that's already nice and ripened, nice and gold, so that whenever we get the flavor, it'll be nice and sweet for us. So what I recommend is getting you a nice quality knife. Okay, I'm not advertising Cutco, but I am saying that their knives are very nice to use to cut through tough objects. So what you're going to do is just go right down the midline. I like to go ahead and cut the base of the pineapple first, and then I'll work on the leaves up top. Okay. So that's cut through, then I just swap it around, and if it doesn't come out even, who cares? It's really just going to serve as a bowl for our dish, just for the aesthetic appeal. Once you get these cut in half, so we have our half a pineapple, and what I like to do is I like to just trace kind of like a trapezoid kind of shape, and again, that doesn't have to be completely perfect. And if you do cut too close to the edges and too deep, what can happen is it can get a little floppy. And then that makes it harder to pack it at the end with all of our goodies. So you can just go ahead and dice them in the middle. So now that I have that, you're probably wondering how we're gonna get it out. So, got my handy dandy fork and spoon in my bowl to place everything in. So what I like to do, I start with the fork, just to kind of like pry it from the edges. And again, if somebody knows an easier way to do this, please tell me. So the time is 4:39, guys. I think I'm doing okay on time. I want to speed up a little bit. So I'm going to repeat the same process for the other half. So we have our pineapple boat, as you can see. or pineapple bowl, whatever you want to say. I say pineapple boat because I don't know, it just sounds more tropical. All right, so there you guys see, I have my 2 pineapple bowls, whatever you want to say, and I have my bowls of my diced pineapples and my pineapple slaw, so I'm going to use that for later. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything all set up. It is getting to be crunch time, my friends. The time is now 5:03. Uh-oh. But I have my rice that I'm getting poured in here. And I also have my plantains that I've crammed so carefully into my pan over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my rice all poured up. Ooh, but not too much. I made a nice little salsa that I want to either put on top of everything when I'm done or on the side as like a nice little presentation extra, I guess. But I'm just going to be adding the finishing touches, so let me put in my sea salt. So I'm also going to be adding some crushed red pepper. And I'm going to put my little lime. I'm just going to pour off a little bit of that pineapple juice in here, okay? And then I'm going to just mix all of that together so you see like the beautiful colors of everything just kind of blended together. While my plantains are going, I'm going to switch gears and start trying to make my salad dressing. So what has worked for me in the past is I've used my red pepper flakes, and I've also used my complete seasoning. I still have that struggle container, but I do have another one just in case. And I'm probably gonna add just a little bit of this seasoning too, because I don't know, I just really like the taste of it. But what I'd like to also add in the salad are my pieces of garlic here. So I like the fresh garlic. I'm not gonna make it too overbearing, but it's going to be something where I'll just have the fresh flavor. So I'm going to be squeezing quite a few limes in here so that, well, not a few limes, but a lime wedges, so that I can get the nice base for the dressing. Guys, this is our dressing. I combined all the things that I said I was going to put in, the lime juice, the pineapple juice, and the little pieces of pineapple with the seasonings and the honey. Oh, it just looks like it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna mix that all together. Alright, so my indecisive self decided I'm gonna take my chopped up garlic and I'm going to toast it in our pan here. And I'm just gonna make some honey garlic shrimp to go with everything. The time now is 5:24. Much time has elapsed, so your girl's gonna have to literally get cooking. Like, it's so funny. I feel like I'm on one of those like cooking shows on Food Network where they're in like the competition and stuff. But really, I'm just trying to make dinner so that it's not too late by the time we finish eating. Let me stop. There's no need to put all that extra pressure, because once I start doing it like that and rushing through things, I'm more prone to mistakes. So I'm gonna let that brown. I still have it at the low temperature. So as you guys have probably noticed, I'm not necessarily the type of person who is going to sit here and like follow a recipe word for word, or even be able to provide you with a recipe, because I like to just let my creative juices flow, and I like to get everything kind of as I go along. So let me just add my honey, the honey aspect of my honey garlic shrimp. And you see I'm not very shy. Like, I feel like once you cook for a while and you adjust to the different flavors that you and whoever else you're cooking for like, then you know exactly like how much sweet, how much spicy, how much salty, whatever it is, how much you want. So the trick with the steak, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I'm not the best red meat cooker. simply because, like, I don't know, I know I need a thermometer, but I haven't been able to find the one that I purchased. And also on top of that, because it is very important to cook your steak to a certain temperature. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a smidgen of this and a smidgen of that. I'll be ready to plate soon. Just go ahead and pass it into inside of here. A little bit of parsley flakes. Remember, I did take off a lot of the seasoning from the extra water that came up in the pan, so it shouldn't be too crazy. It looks like it's pretty much well done here. So I've got my lovely spring mix that we have been just tearing up. Oh, and by the way, my husband came home at the same time I filmed that. What I was going to tell you is I'm just going to have my grapes and drop them into my spring mix here. Very, very simple process. And I also have my lovely sesame seeds here. So I'm just going to put those all on top. And then we're going to add our dressing in later. This is the final result of it mixed. Whenever we get ready to serve, we have our pineapple. So boom, there's the rice. So now we have our shrimp. I'm just gonna get a little tiny of the honey in there. Let me just take our salad here. Put that on the side. So there's that. And I have a little surprise. We have some panko breadcrumbs. And I just wanted to get that like on top of there, you know? I'm just like that. That and some parsley. So we got two choices. We got our Boom Boom shrimp sauce that you guys can see here, which is obviously a knockoff of Bang Bang shrimp. Or we have our Thai sweet chili sauce. I'm gonna use this for his. You just want that to look cool. And have that crunch. And lest we forget our salsa that we made earlier. So I'm just gonna get all that in there and put that at the top for a nice little tropical fruit vibe. And then I'm just gonna do my little garnishment with the sriracha. Let's pour our, so this is our Polynesian pineapple boat